consistency on our part has got to improve, and we got to continue to find the reasons why. But it's yeah, I think that's something that showed up every week, you know. And I think speaking from our side of the ball, it's definitely been the styles of teams that we have played that have differed a little bit. We played better against certain styles of teams, but at the end of the day, it's just confidence in your technique, the scheme, your abilities, and executing one play at a time. And it's coach speak, but that's what it is.
Is there any reason you guys seem to have more success against some of these, you know, West Coast-based teams and grinded out teams as opposed
Probably
to
less space.
Yeah.
I mean, I think in this day and age, the spread teams, they put you in more one-on-one situations. You got to defend the quarterback, and your open field tackles, there's a lot bigger windows. So we have probably played the traditional styles a little bit better, I would think. And some of that is just personnel and what we're good at, some of our strengths.
Thanks.
Does this defense kind of have a bend but not break mentality? Like, you know, you give up 400 yards, but you only give up 17 points. Is it kind of a is that a fair assessment? Say it's bend but not break, or
as opposed to break and break?
Well,
we don't want to do that. I mean, you obviously saw that a week ago. I think there's good offenses out there, and you got to make them earn what they get. And everybody wants to get a 3 and out every time. I don't know if that's always realistic to expect that. So I think you got to play to your strengths, try and take away what their strengths are, and make them earn what they get. And we've done a good job of that at times, and other times we haven't done as great a job at it. But I think in terms of that phrase, I know that gets thrown out there a lot. I don't exactly know what it means. I don't know. We don't really use that phrase to answer your question.
The play of your secondary. I know you focused on one-on-one plays a lot this week. What did you think of the play of your secondary tonight?
I thought there was some really good efforts out there. Obviously, getting the turnovers was huge. We ran to the ball. We played physical back there. They have some very good wideouts, and I think we tackled in the secondary better than we did a week ago, which is obviously what we needed to do. And I'm really proud of the effort. I'm really proud of some of the guys, you know, execution and taking the ball away and playing with confidence and playing with a little bit of an edge. That was a huge emphasis this week, and I thought they did that. We were far from perfect. Obviously, there's going to be some things discipline-wise that we have to clean up and that are going to be brought up in meetings. But when you can teach after a win, it's a lot. You know, it's easier to get them to listen, you know, and just it's human nature. And so there's some great teachable moments coming out of that game, and we're going to get those on tape, and I need to get those corrected. But I'm really proud of their effort, their toughness, their attitude coming into the game, and there was a lot of adversity during that game, and I thought they battled.
A couple of the personal foul penalties, they showed you on the sidelines. It looked like you were going to eat your hat at one point. I mean, how frustrating is that for you guys?
Personal foul, yeah, it's just you can't. It is frustrating, and we got to do a better job of understanding how to protect the team, and to play good defense, to play good offense, to play good football, you got to make good decisions. And whether it's staying off the pile or knowing when to take a shot on a guy as a block or not to, and it's very frustrating. Quite honestly, and that'll be something will be handled in meetings. And again, the teachable moments, obviously after a win, are it's a great way to have them, because you know, obviously we got the result we wanted, but how we got it wasn't quite what we expected.
Do you have, like, you know, penalties for that when, you know, I don't want to get in your house, but I mean, like, do you guys? But internal stuff.
Line.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You bet. There it is. That we will handle those penalties internally.
But they will be notified, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
But you got to win, and I mean, the kids were really playing at us. I mean, it was an emotional week for them, pride on the line. I mean, for the kids, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, I thought that, again, they played extremely hard at how we played with toughness, a lot of great effort, and we weren't perfect. And there's going to be plenty to clean up, but it's nice to be able to get some teachable moments after a win. And really proud of their effort and their toughness, being able to fight through some adversity that happened during the game. And that's good to see.
Justin, the guy that wore #1 last week in Tucson, was it the same player that wore #1 today? Because it looked like a different guy.
Our #1?
Yeah.
He did a really nice job for us, and I love Sean. He comes to work and he does things the right way. He's a very competitive guy, and don't think he played as well as he would have liked last week, or we would have liked. And that's the great thing about football. Really, it's only one time in your life when you don't get a next week. And he approached this week great in practice and played like he's capable of playing. Very physical kid.
Did you feel like as the game went on that, whether fair or unfair, that this was kind of going to be on you guys to kind of carry the load tonight? Did you have that feeling?
You want your team to feel like that no matter what the score of the game is or how it's going. I mean, I think that's how you want the mentality of the team is it's on me, it's on us, it's everybody doing their job, it's executing and knowing, great thing about football, it teaches you probably not, you want to win every play, you're probably not going to win every single one, but you got to be able to fight back and rally around each other, and I thought they did a good job.
Were you expecting Oregon State to maybe go with